Welcome to liberal hypocrisy, exposing the libs before it was cool. Just when you thought things could not get any crazier, Budlight sent an influencer named Dylan Mulvaney a handful of beers, who posted a video of herself dressed like Holly Golightly from Breakfast at Tiffany's, using said beers to celebrate both March Madness and her first year of womanhood. One of the cans featured her image. It was part of a paid sponsorship deal where people can win $15,000 by sending in videos of themselves carrying a lot of beers. Now, Bud Light has found itself in quite the controversy and has lost its status as America's #1 beer. The company's statement signals it's at the very least aware that it's angered some of its customers, and beyond that, the Mulvaney partnership is ultimately about the company trying to generate profits and failing miserably.
Hi. One thing I will not tolerate people saying about me is that I don't like beer, because I love beer and I always have. I built my platform on being honest with you, and what I'm about to tell you might sound like old news, but you know that feeling when you have something uncomfy like sitting on your chest? Well, that's how I feel right now, so this feels like the right thing to do. I took a brand deal with a company that I loved, and I posted a sponsored video to my page. And it must have been a slow news week, because the way that this ad got blown up, you would have thought I was like on a billboard or on a TV commercial or something major. But no, it was just an Instagram video. And the wildest part is that they also sent me one can with my face on it. You might have seen it. And funny story, I had the can around my house, but then I realized, wait, I need to protect this can. So I hid it somewhere, and now I can't find it because I hid it so well. But when I do find it, I feel like it needs to go in a museum, preferably behind bulletproof glass. And you might be thinking, Dylan, why bring it up now? I'm bringing it up because what transpired from that video was more bullying and transphobia than I could have ever imagined. And I should have made this video months ago, but I didn't. And I was scared, and I was scared of more backlash, and I felt personally guilty for what transpired. So I patiently waited for things to get better. But surprise, they haven't really. And I was waiting for the brand to reach out to me, but they never did. And for months now, I've been scared to leave my house. I have been ridiculed in public. I've been followed. And I have felt a loneliness that I wouldn't wish on anyone. And I'm not telling you this because I want your pity. I am telling you this because if this is my experience from a very privileged perspective, know that it is much, much worse for other trans people. For a company to hire a trans person and then not publicly stand by them is worse, in my opinion, than not hiring a trans person at all, because it gives customers permission to be as transphobic and hateful as they want. And the hate doesn't end with me. It has serious and grave consequences for the rest of our community. And you know, we're customers too. I know a lot of trans and queer people who love beer, and I have some lesbian friends who could drink some of those haters under the table.
I don't know if anyone realizes this, but you have to make money to actually survive. While corporate decisions sometimes serve as flashpoint in America's culture war, it's probably most important to point out, by and large, they don't have values, or rather, they only have one: money. Now in their never-ending quest to try to advertise to the youth, they have every demographic imaginable against them. I hope they enjoy living in the corporate dump they created. Anheuser-Busch has lost sight of who its customer is. A brand like Bud Light is a brand that has never been political, but now they've been shunned by customers on the right who see this partnership as a very politicized position they've taken, and also customers on the left who don't feel supported amid the backlash. Remember to like, comment for the algo, and watch more of my videos because it helps me out a lot, folks. I'll include a playlist in the top comment below.